President Trump pokes fun at New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio after he becomes the latest Democrat to join the 2020 race. In a tweet, the president said de Blasio of New York City is considered the worst mayor in the U.S. He added, "He's a joke, but if you like high taxes and crime, he's your man," adding New York City hates him. The tweet comes as de Blasio joins the crowded field of candidates seeking the Democrat nomination.
Donald Trump must be stopped. I've beaten him before, and I will do it again. I'm Bill de Blasio, and I'm running for president because it's time we put working people first.
De Blasio said as he campaigns, he's going to show America how the government should be working for them and be on the side of the working class. Here's One America's Ryan Girdusky.
So Mayor de Blasio announced on Thursday that he's running for president. You challenged Mayor de Blasio in the last mayoral election. What would he be like as a president, considering what he was like as a mayor?
Well, I mean, he's been a disastrous mayor, and if you come to New York City, and I invite all the delegates from Iowa, from New Hampshire, from South Carolina to come and see what he has done to New York City. You know, despite spending record numbers, over 25% increase in spending since he's been elected. You see the growing homeless population. You see mentally ill in the street not being treated. We have a drug epidemic here, where if you go to the Bronx, you will see needles in the park. If you go in the subway system, you will see homeless living on the trains and in the platforms. There's a lot of issues going on. It's not just what you see. It's also just the reality of his policies. Renewal schools, where he spent nearly $1 billion on our public school system to try to help those failing schools. He's now said the program is going to be defunct, and meanwhile there were no results. Nothing good came of it. Thrive NYC, where he put his wife in charge of a mental illness program, no results as well, and they can't even account for $850 million in the program. There's a lot that's going on, both that's visible and then behind the scenes, the pay-to-play, the transit system. You can go on and talk about how horrible he's been as a mayor, repealing all the good policies that were put in place under Mayor Giuliani, under Michael Bloomberg, and really leading to deteriorating quality of life here in New York City that certainly other parts of the country don't want to have.
Now, you're running for Congress this year. What are some policies that you hope to put forward out there that is a stark contrast that what Mayor de Blasio has been championing and what other Democratic congressmen have been championing?
Well, in his announcement video, he automatically started talking about how wealth is in the wrong hands. He's already going down this path of socialism. We saw here a proposal not too long ago where he said he's going to take away buildings from landlords, he feels. So, he doesn't lead by example. He's always going after other people and their success. So what I would say is, look, as a daughter of a Cuban refugee, I take very seriously these threats of moving more towards socialism that we're seeing coming from Bill de Blasio, coming from Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and others. And this is going to be a very important election. We're going to determine whether we're going to continue to preserve the American dream of opportunity for anyone who's willing to work hard and apply themselves, or are we going to now turn this country into socialism, what my mother and millions of other immigrants have fled over the years? So I think that this is a very critical election, and we'll see what happens as so far he's been polling at 0 or 1%. I don't think many people are taking him seriously, but I would invite the delegates from these other states to come to New York. I will give them a personal tour about what's been happening here so they can go back and share with their colleagues.
Nicole Malliotakis, thank you for speaking to One America News.
Thank you very much.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.